And the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Most High for servants and handmaids.
How you feel about that?
I love it.
What is love?
I'm here.
What is love though?
I'm here.
I'm asking you a question. You said I'm here. What is love? You get 2 John 1 and 6. What is love, bro? You saying you love me. What is love? You here. That's what love means? Come on, man. Come on. I'm trying to work with you. What is love? Is it a gushy feeling in your chest you get for a girl in high school? What is love? I'm all right, brother. I appreciate it. I'm going to tell you what love is. Read that.
2 John chapter 1 verse 6. And this is love.
This is love. You ready? You ready? You don't seem ready, man. I don't know if you're ready for this. And this is love. Go ahead.
That we walk after his commandments.
Did you get that? So what is love? All right, man. So I asked him, my guy, what love is. 2 John 1 and 6, and this is love, that we keep his commandments, man. And that's the ones that keep his commandments, they're going to receive mercy of the Most High. And the Most High going to set the ones that keep the commandments in their own land. It all ties in together, man. Finish that off, all right?
Isaiah 14 verse 2. And the people shall take them and bring them to their place, and the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Most High, for servants and handmaids.
We're going to have you other nations as servants and handmaids, man. Servants. You're going to be under us. Hallelujah. I can't wait to that day, man. Most High will, I can be a part of it. Go ahead, all right.
They shall take them captives, whose captives they were.
We're going to take you other nations captives because we were once yoked. We still, at this point in time, we are your captives. So the Most High is going to turn the tables. We still going to be sitting at the table. He just going to turn the table. Now you going to be at the bottom. Like that movie with Eddie Murphy, Trading Places. But on a bigger level. We're going to be the ruling class. We're going to be the elite forever because we got next. You know what I mean? Verse 3.
And it shall come to pass in the day that the Most High shall give thee rest from thy sorrows.
We're going to get rest from our sorrows. We're going to get rest from being paranoid to go down, walk down the street without being harassed by the police. We're going to get rest from that. We're going to get rest from working 13-hour shifts, man. Or dealing with infirmities, tooth pain, chronic tooth pain. You know what I mean? Heart problems. You're going to get rest from that. For now, you got to deal with it, but hope is alive. But you won't be if you ain't keeping these laws. If you're a so-called Negro and you ain't keeping these commandments, the Most High is going to put you to death. You better wake up to who you really are, the real Jew. You so-called black woman, you the real Jew. You Hispanic woman, you the Israelites. You the people of the book. Conduct yourself in a righteous way, man. But you don't want to hear that. Put on some clothes. Right? Put on some clothes, man. You know what I mean? And then get mad when somebody look at you. That's confusion, man. You know what I mean? Go ahead. Read verse. Right, that's our people. Verse 3, go ahead.
Isaiah 14 and 3. And it shall come to pass in the day that the Most High shall give thee rest from thy sorrow.
We're going to get rest, man. The rest we have now, that's all right. We're going to get rest. We're going to get Revelation 5 and 10. We're going to get rest from being oppressed in America, man. In America, the black man and Hispanic man are looked at as pieces of crap, man. Illegals, slaves. That's what you are in America. Once you come to the realization of who you really are, you was King David. You was King Solomon. You know what I mean? You was that royal people, that royal heritage. But you don't know that, right? Our woman in the ancient world, they didn't wear pants. Pants are for men. That's why I got a zipper in the front. What you about to swing? What you about to swing out? You a woman wearing pants? That's against the law. It's a zipper in the front for a reason. You know what I mean? And it squeezes on your curves for everybody to look at. Which leads to lasciviousness, man, which is lust. Causing others to err. You know what I mean? Read that, all right? 5 and 10.
Revelations chapter 5, verse 10. And hast made us unto our power.
And made us unto our power, the power of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, right? Go ahead.
Kings and priests.
Kings and priests. And where are these kings and priests? The kings and priests are going to consist of the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, the true and ethnical, biblical Hebrew Israelites today. And where they going to reign?
And we shall reign on the earth.
Not reign as in water and drizzling, no. Reign, R-E-I-G-N. Reign. We're going to have rulership. We're going to be calling the shots. We're alongside who the world falsely calls Jesus Christ, Mashiach Yahushua. He's going to be the head honcho, so to speak, so you can understand. He's going to be in charge, man. He's going to be the king of kings. There's going to be other kings, but he's going to be the king of them. Understand? Go ahead. Read that again.
Revelations 5 and 10.
So you so-called blacks got something to look forward to. You Hispanics, you got something to look forward to. But if you being wicked, you still got something to look forward to. It just ain't pretty, man. The lake of fire, man. Nuclear destruction, death, famine, drought, concentration camp, guillotines, torture. That's what you got to look forward to. I don't want to look that way, you know? But the reality of it is, get Matthew 7:21. That's broad, right? Broad is the way. That's 7:21. Broad is the way which leads to destruction. Matthew 7:21. Right. 7:13. Go ahead. Go on.
Matthew chapter 7, verse 13. Enter ye in at the straight gate.
Enter ye in. This is what Christ, Hamashiach Yahushua, is saying. Enter ye in at the straight gate. Go ahead. Come on.
For wide is the gate, and broad is the way that leadeth to destruction.
Everybody's going. It's more people walking in the way of destruction. You got two roads. You got the broad way, and you got the straight and narrow path. There's more people going in the broad way. It's wide open. It's broad. More people going down that path than the righteous path. What is following the broad way? Christianity, Catholicism, Islam, Buddhism, being a Seventh-day Adventist, Scientology. Oh, I'm Kemetic. That's the broad way. And that's going to lead where?
To destruction.
That's going to lead to destruction. All those things going to lead to destruction. Right? What was Nat Turner using, man? Nat Turner had the Bible, man. He didn't have no Quran, man. Nat Turner his influence was the scriptures. He knew the deal. He knew. He knew who the enemy was. Like Harriet Tubman said, she said, I freed 1,000 slaves. I could have freed 1,000 more if they knew they were slaves. You know? You don't know you were a slave.
Deal today. 2016.
Exactly. Harriet Tubman be ashamed, man. Go ahead,
Matthew chapter 7, verse 13. And enter ye in at the straight gate, for wide is the gate, and broad is the way that leadeth to destruction. And many there be which go in thereat. Because straight is the gate, and narrow is the way.
Narrow is the way for what?
which leadeth unto life.
Narrow is the way which leadeth unto life. So a lot of you walking on the path of destruction. And you don't want to sway from that, man. You fine. I'm gonna just keep walking down this road until I fall off a cliff. That's your mindset. Go ahead.
And few there be that find it.
Few there be that find the straight gate, the righteous path, in this wicked society. A society that tells you that they gotta teach your children that it's okay for a man to be with a man. Not only that, pedophilia. They working on that. They already making school books to condition your mind to accept pedophilia and bestiality. What's that? Germany? In Germany, you can marry your animal. This place is sickening, man. You should be disgusted with this place. Get that in the law. Leviticus 20 and 14 real quick. That's the broad way. Oh, that's his business though. That's his business. Nah, man. Now, that's what a Mashiach Yahushua would have said, right? That's his business. No, he said stand up. Who will stand up for me against the workers of iniquity? That is iniquity. Touching on little boys, that's what the Catholic Church is famous for. Eddie Long, I don't know how he got a pass.
They made him king after that.
Yeah, they made him king. Tyler Perry donated millions.
Oh, we're watching it.
And this dude was molesting little boys.
Y'all walking in front of... Where you
That could have been your son or your little brother. Go ahead. This is about the animal. 20 and 14. Leviticus 20 and 15.
Leviticus chapter 20, verse 15. And if a man lie with the beast,
And if a man lie with a beast, any type of animal. First of all, you gotta be sick in your mind to be sexually attracted to an animal. Somebody's getting pierced in their soul right now. Word of the Most High convicting you. That is so wicked, man. You attracted to yo, and you know, that was really dealing with, Esau.
Israel too.
But Israel surpassed the deeds of the wicked. You know, they you know. Right. If they got a lot of peanut butter at the house, you know what it's for. They rub it on their privy part and let the dog lick it. That's wicked. That's bestiality. Go ahead. And then when you do something with a man, that's gonna, you know what I mean, spread a disease. That's judgment though. Go ahead.
and if a man lie with the beast,
If a man lie with the beast, an animal, a dog, a goat, a horse, a donkey, right? Go ahead.
he shall surely be put to death.
Mosai said off of his head. He shall surely be put to death. That's what they was doing in Sodom and Gomorrah, man, and the neighboring cities, the 3 cities next to them. They wasn't only doing lesbianism and homosexuality, they was practicing incest and bestiality. Now what you think gonna happen to America for allowing that, man? This woman married her dog. These laws are about to be passed, man. This is spiritual Sodom in Egypt, according to Revelation 11 and 8. Go ahead.
He shall surely be put to death,
Now what gotta happen to the poor animal? Go ahead.
and ye shall slay the beast.
Because he was defiled, man. That poor animal has to die because some sicko wanna get intimate with an animal, man. You got problems, man. And the Most High said put him to death. And that's what's gonna happen when the Mashiach Yahushua come back. You know, man, he see all this wickedness going on. Man with man, woman with woman, which is anti-life. That's pro-depopulation. Oh, that's not me. Nah, man, they pushing those laws, not because they care about you. They know it's pro-population decrease. Look up the Georgia Guidestones, which your elite banking families hold dearly. It says reduce population to 500 million. It's estimated that it's 8 billion people on the earth. So that's a lot of death. That's 7.5 billion. That's why the scriptures say the devil shall come down having great wrath, because he knows his time is short. Read that again for edification.
Leviticus chapter 20, verse 15. And if a man lie with a beast, he shall surely be put to death, and ye shall slay the beast.
Right, you have to slay that poor animal. That's one of the laws. You know what I mean? Get Deuteronomy 22 and 5 real quick. That's one of the laws. But you know what? America don't care. Babylon, right? They loathe the Most High law. They're not going. Go ahead, read that. 22 and 5. It's another law. Go ahead.
Deuteronomy chapter 22, verse 5. The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man.
The Bible said, the Most High through Moses said, the woman is not supposed to wear that which pertaineth unto a man. Pertain meaning to own, meaning what a man wear, a woman is not supposed to wear. Cross-dressers. They get more rights than you. Caitlyn Jenner, right? We got something for him. Go ahead.
The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man.
A woman ain't supposed to be a butch, man. Wearing man's clothing. Go ahead.
Neither shall a man put on a woman's garment.
Neither a man ain't supposed to be, you a grown man, your legs are showing, they hairy, and you got a pink dress on. That's wicked. Right? Oh, Halloween, it's just for the kids. You know what I mean? You dressing them up effeminately. But I'm talking about what this society promotes. They promote Caitlyn, or I'm gonna say, what was this dude? Bruce Jenner? Bruce Jenner. And he got a boy, this dude got a boyfriend now, man. You know what I mean? That is nasty. That's nasty. And you supposed to teach your children, look, that's wrong. That's wrong. A man ain't supposed to be comfortable wearing lipstick, makeup, a dress, going to the women's bathroom with your daughter in there. Keep that in mind. That's wickedness. Read that again.
Deuteronomy chapter 22, verse 5. The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man, neither shall a man put on a woman's garment.
Neither shall a man put on a woman's garment. And those transgenders, that's wicked. But what they like getting they piece cut off. Right? And getting a synthetic vagina. That's what they do. Tell me that ain't wicked, man. Your attitude, according to the scriptures, the Most High said, who will stand up for me against the workers of iniquity? That's iniquity, man. Go to Deuteronomy 23 and 1. Go ahead.
Deuteronomy chapter 23, verse 1.
Hey, Barbecue King. Listen to this.
He that is wounded in the stones, or hath his privy member cut off.
You know what your privy member is? Yeah. As a man, what's your you know your privy member, right?
Penis.
Huh? That's right. Your reproductive organ. Go ahead.
He that hath his privy member cut off,
if you have it cut off,
shall not enter into the congregation.
Wicked. That's what them dudes that you know what I mean? I'm a woman now. I was a man when I was born. I'm a woman now though. My name ain't Earl, it's Yvette. That's wicked, man. And you shouldn't be okay with that, man. I mean, if you already got your ride cut off, you done. But if you you know, being a catamite, which is a sodomite, you gotta get out of that, man. That's a heavy demon. For you to lust after the same gender, man. Get 20 and 13. Since we in the law, these are the reasons why Mashiach Yahushua, who you call Jesus Christ, the black Messiah, is gonna destroy America. Read that. According to the Bible, which we know, you're gonna keep our words, we know. But you know what? We're gonna stand for righteousness. Read that. 20 and 13.
20 and 13. Leviticus.
Leviticus chapter 20, verse 13. But when you go to court, you know, you gotta put your right hand on the Bible and swear, which the Bible tells you not to swear. Then the president when he's inaugurated, they gotta put their hand on the Bible. So what's in the Bible? Let's read this verse. Go ahead.
Leviticus chapter 20, verse 13.
Leviticus chapter 20, verse 13.
If a man also lie with mankind,
If a man lie with mankind, meaning if a man lies with another man, go ahead.
as he lieth with a woman,
How do you lie with a woman? You got your fine woman, you get intimate with her. That's how a man lies with a woman. Now, if a man does the same way he lies with a woman, lies with a man, what is that? That's intercourse. That's some sick. Go ahead, all right?
both of them have
Both of them. There's a lot of dudes in prison. Well, I'm just giving. I ain't receiving. No, both of them. What the Most High say? Go ahead.
both of them have committed an abomination.
That's an abomination. What's supposed to happen to them? Go ahead.
They shall surely be put to death.
They shall be given rights.
They shall surely be put to death.
Nah, hate crime.
They shall surely be put to death.
Most High said they're gonna be put to death. So you better get out of that. Go ahead.
Their blood shall be upon them.
Blood gonna be upon you, man. That's what a Mashiach Yahushua, who you call Jesus Christ, is coming to do. Shed blood, man. You better understand, man. Christ ain't no punk. That blonde hair, blue-eyed dudes in the movies, that's not Christ. He spoke with authority, man. He went, love your enemies. He wasn't speaking like that, man. He said he had the voice of many waters. Stand next to Niagara Falls, man. You can't even hear yourself. You have to go into the ocean, into a boat, and go a little bit into the sea, and then teach. So everybody could hear. It was loud. Brothers is against the speaker, us having speakers. That's part of being loud. Shows how much you know. Get Leviticus 18:22. So we went to the law. A man is not supposed to wear a woman's clothing. And a woman is not supposed to wear man's clothing. A woman ain't supposed to wear jeans. You know? That's the law of the Most High. Go ahead. Leviticus 18:22.
Leviticus 18:22. Thou shalt not lie with mankind
You're not supposed to lie with mankind
as with womankind.
as with womankind. A man ain't supposed to be with a man. That's anti-life. That's against. The word anti means against. You against life. The Most High said, be fruitful and multiply. You went against it. Name me one man that got pregnant by another man. I'll wait. And if I continue to wait, I'll be here until the end of time. Right? It's not happening. A woman can't get another woman pregnant. So they ain't got no business laying down with each other. All your emotions, your opinions, put to the side. The Most High, with the Most High power of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, Yahweh, Ba'Shem Mashiach Yahushua, the Most High, in the name of the Anointed Savior, he said what's right and what's wrong. But you can have that in America. You could be that in this land. You could be a 35-year-old man and you could wear a dress. You could go to Target and say, I'm going to the women's bathroom. Your daughter's in there. You should be upset about that, man. But you get upset when the police kill one of our people. When a so-called black man gets killed by the police, it's time to march. And I'm with it. I'm for it. I'm for our people rising up, man, because I'm sick of getting killed. But at the same time, you ain't saying nothing about gangbanging. Brothers killing brothers. Scriptures say a house divided against itself shall not stand, man. You ain't gonna stand. No justice? No, give me a break, man. You ain't gonna do nothing. The Most High gonna have to make this man do something to you so horrific you ain't got no chance or no choice but to fight back. If you was gonna do something, you should have did something when they beat Emmett Till to death. You know? For whistling at a white woman. You know? Which probably is a lie, and she's still alive today. Lane Bryant or something, man. You know? But get that in, go back to Luke, go to Luke 1 and 68. You know? Because you're in the land of your enemies. You was brought over here in cargo slave ships to be a slave. In the 1400s, the Spaniards came over here to the Americas and butchered the Latin-speaking tribes. You Latinos, the Aztecs, the Mayans, raped our women, killed our children, smashed their head against the stones. But America is this great country. Matter of fact, in numbers 35 and 33. America has stolen property. Understand. Numbers 35 and 33.
Numbers chapter 35, verse 33. So ye shall not pollute the land wherein ye are.
You shall not pollute the land wherein ye are. What land we in right now? America. How do you pollute a land? Read on.
For blood it defileth the land.
Blood defileth the land. Bloodshed. Innocent bloodshed. Go ahead.
And the land cannot be cleansed of the blood that is shed therein.
It can't be cleansed. Who shed the blood here in America? The so-called white race came over here and butchered the so-called Native Americans. 77 million and counting. Blood on the land. Over 99 million so-called Negroes, the real Jews, murdered, raped. They used to lynch our men. They used to have them their neck on the rope, and they used to make him watch his woman get pounded by several men, man. And he couldn't do nothing. But you don't consider that, man. You don't consider that. You love Massa. Massa give me good job. You better get out of that slave mentality, man. Go ahead, read that.
Numbers 35 and 33. So ye shall not pollute the land wherein ye are, for blood it defileth the land.
Blood was shed to receive America. Right? Right? Blood was shed. So-called white man showed his hatred for you Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans. Read on.
And the land cannot be cleansed of the blood that is shed therein.
How can it be cleansed?
But by the blood of him that shed it.
The only way it could be cleansed is by the blood of him that shed it. Now, who shed the blood of the Native American Indians to receive this land? Who?
American Indians?
No, who came over here and butchered the Native American Indians?
White man.
The so-called white man. So according to this scripture, the Most High, you know how they keep a tab, they keep our tab. You go to court, they keep, well, you did this in 08, you did this in 92.
Right.
The Most High doing the same thing. Slavery, castity. All right, brother. No doubt. So you're an Israelite. No,
Yes, I am.
that's right.
Right.
Slavery, and the things during that, man. But see, you gotta remember, man, during the 1400s when the Spaniards came over here, there was rape, robbing, and murdering the so-called Mexicans. Took over their land and they called them illegal. And then brought you blacks, so-called blacks over here, the real Jews, and did you the worst. It's serious. It's really, it happened. Why did that happen? White man is not stronger than a black man. On any level. On any level. So how did the Most High allow it? Because get Deuteronomy 28:68. The reason why we came over here in slave ships during the transatlantic slave trade is a reason for it. Read that.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 68. And the Most High shall bring thee into Egypt again with ship.
This is one of the curses. He said, and when you read 28:1, speaking to the children of Israel, he said, and you're going to go into Egypt again. They just came out of Egypt in the book of Exodus, the 12th and 13th, 14th chapter. We came out of Egypt. But he's talking about this Egypt. Egypt is the Greek word Egyptos, which means bondage. That's what Egypt means. Read.
And the Most High shall bring thee into Egypt again with ship.
With what?
With ship.
That's the cargo slave ships. He told the real Jews, the real Israelites, and not only the house of Judah was brought on slave ships. Not only, that's the most famously known, but Hispanics was, they did it to us all, man. Read.
By the way whereof I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again. And they shall be sold unto your enemies.
You're going to be sold unto your enemies. The Most High said you're going to go away on slave ships. And that happened during the time of when we was being captured and brought captive and traded by the Africans on the west coast of Africa. Because Africans and Negroes in America are two different people. Just like you got the Chinese and the Japanese. They look the same, almost, but they not the same. Way different. So-called blacks in America, Nelson Mandela told you that. Those not my people. I'm worried about South Africa. You know? Read that.
There you shall be sold unto your enemies.
You were sold to your enemies, man. The so-called white man is your enemy. And you seeking justice from your enemy. You're not gonna get it. They're gonna continue to shoot you down until you come back to the Most High's law. But you know what the end game is? They're gonna declare martial law and have a free-for-all. Just like they did 400 years ago. Let's see who can kill the most so-called Negroes. The most Hispanics. Right? Let's see who can do them the worst. Like they used to do, they used to grab the Native American Indian so-called woman. They used to grab her child while the child was, you know, eating off her mother's breast, off his mother's breast. They will grab the child by his ankle and smash his head against a stone. What they used to do when they came over here to the so-called Hispanics, they used to dig their sword in the dirt, right, to where it was steady. They would throw the baby up and try to get the baby to land on that sword. That's what the so-called white man did. That's massive, right? During slavery, man, they used to castrate us, man. They used to cut our parts off, man, men and women. You think the Most High just gonna forget about that? Get Revelation 13 and 9, you know? It's not a joke. These things are supposed to be brought to your remembrance, man. And it's angering me as I speak about it. They used to grab the Native American Indian woman's baby, ankle by ankle, and rip it in half. That's demonic. But that's massive, right? They used to, you like alligators? Your shoes, you like now, like Snoop Dogg, I got my now alligators on. The origin of that is how they used to capture the gator and skin it. They used so-called Negroes, children as bait. That was the bait to lure in the alligator and crocodile. See? They used to gang rape our women. They used to rape them to death. They used to rape our little children, sons and daughters, 4 years old, getting raped. If that ain't the devil that the Bible speaks of, then who is it? Read that, all right?
Revelations chapter 13, verse 9.
The Most High remembers everything. The Most High saw what was done to his people, the biblical Hebrew Israelites, you so-called Negroes and Hispanics and Native Americans. Go ahead.
If any man have an ear, let him hear. He that leadeth into captivity,
which is another word for slavery, go ahead,
shall go into captivity.
So the same race and people that brought the Negroes over here in slavery, they going into slavery. Thus saith the Most High, thus saith the Holy Bible. By Shema Mashiach Yahushua, man, in the name of the anointed Savior. They going into slavery. Under the people they put in slavery. Praise the Most High. But you don't want that. And that's fine. You don't have to want that. If you're not with the prophecies of the Bible, then the Most High is just gonna move you out the way. Easy work. Your arms are way too short to box with the Most High. Read that again.
Revelations chapter 3, verse 10. He that leadeth into captivity.
Like we said, captivity is another word for slavery. He that leadeth into slavery, the so-called white man, put the Hispanics, Native Indians, and blacks in slavery. Go ahead.
He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity.
So the Most High said the justice for that, they going into slavery. Get Isaiah 14 and 3. They going into slavery. But we not going to do y'all how y'all did us. We not going to cut you. Man. When you look up the history, man, that is a wicked race of people. That's a wicked, say something else, make it different. History happened, and it's happening today. They hate you. And they proving it. They putting it in your face. Like the ice cream truck song, right? Even down to that. That's to degrade the so-called black man. Look up nigga love a watermelon. It's a nigga love a watermelon. Ha 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 ha. That's what that comes from. They put it in your face. Look it up. You got a smartphone. Look up nigga love a watermelon. That's mockery. And that's the ice cream truck theme song. This dude is the devil, man. Get Jeremiah 30 and 16, all right? Drop what you got. Cause we gonna get revenge on this, man. The Most High gonna give us, hey, a troop shall overcome him, but he will overcome him at the last. Right? That's one of the prophecies. Go ahead.
Jeremiah 30 and 16. Therefore all they that devour thee,
all they that devoured us, all those that devoured the so-called black, Hispanic, and Native Americans, all those that devoured the other nations are the ones that devoured us. That's who devoured the Hebrew Israelites of the Bible. Go ahead.
Therefore all they that devoured thee shall be devoured.
They're gonna be devoured. And at the end of the day. And we're approaching that day. Go ahead.
And all thine adversaries, every one of them,
All your friends.
all thine adversaries,
Well, Joe, you know, we went to college together. We real cool.
all thine adversaries,
So-called other nations, they're the so-called Black, Hispanic, and Native Americans enemies according to the Bible. They laugh at you when you gangbang and kill your own. That's stupid. How stupid is that? You gonna kill your people over a color? That shows where your mind is. You gonna kill your brother over a street that's named after some white man? That's stupid. A nation divided against itself will not stand. Words of Hamashiach Yahushua. Pure words. Go ahead.
and all thine adversaries,
All our adversaries,
every one of them,
every one of them, the so-called white man, the Chinese, the Japanese, the Koreans, the East Indians, the Arabs, the Samoans. That's your adversaries. The Africans, East Africans, South Africans, because those are the Negroes are not the same people. Read. Ethiopians,
every one of them,
all of them,
every one of them shall go into captivity.
they gonna go into captivity. They going into slavery. You're gonna be under us. You're gonna be at our mercy. There's more on that?
And they that spoil thee
And they spoiled us. Read.
shall be a spoil,
You gonna be a spoil. Go ahead.
and all that prey upon thee
And they prey upon us. And not pray as in P-R-A-Y, P-R-E-Y. The nations see you as prey. Read.
and all that prey upon thee will I give for a prey.
And the Most High gonna turn the tables. He gonna give us the power. And we gonna be in charge when our real general, Mashiach Yahushua, he gonna lead this nation. He gonna lead the house of Israel to salvation. According to the Bible. Who you call Jesus Christ, or Mashiach Yahushua is coming to judge and make war. Get that in Revelation 19 and 16. 19 and what's that, 5? He's coming to judge and make war. If you're not with him, you against him. Like we said, ain't no straddling the fence. Ain't no in between. You either on this side, you either on his side or you not. Because when he come back, man, he knows who's his and who's ain't. And who ain't his. Revelation 19 and 5. Revelation 19 and 11.
Revelations chapter 19 verse 11. And I saw heaven open, and behold, a white horse. And he that sat upon him was called Faithful and True.
Which is referencing Hamashiach Yahushua. Go ahead.
And in righteousness
In righteousness,
he doth judge and make war.
so that's what's going to happen.